Hello, everyone, and welcome back to another episode of Tarot CelebriTEA with y'all boy Ducky. Today, we are going to be reading tarot cards for Ekin-Su Culculoglu and Davide Sanclimenti, who are Love Island UK 2022's winners. So, yeah, we're going to be reading a little bit on their marriage, how that's gonna go, their uh, what their thoughts are in regards to kids and career. So remember to keep in mind that these videos are for entertainment purposes. Why is that? That is because we do not have Ekin-Su or Davide here to confirm nor deny that what I am seeing in the cards is relating and resonating with them, or is not. So remember to just keep that in mind. And without further ado, let's get ready for Ekin-Su Culculoglu and Davide Sanclimenti's reading. I will maybe botch up the names, maybe I won't. I don't know. I did like a few little minutes of looking up how to pronounce their names because I have no idea who these two lovely people are, but this is something that some people wanted, a video that some people wanted me to do, so here we are. So let's get ready. Let's just start out with their current energy together. Let's get a vibe for Ekin-Su and Davide currently. A general vibe. We got the Four of Wands in reverse. The Strength card in reverse. The Ten of Bats, the Ten of Swords. Okay, so immediately the word I'm thinking of is the two words I'm hearing in my head as soon as I drew these cards were difficulty transitioning. So it seems that they are having a hard time transitioning from, this Love Island show to real world. They're mermaily. I don't know. I drew this card for my own spiritual practices. I will show you all the receipts too. This is card 23. And if you'll see here, let's see. 23, the mermaily. Frivolity. So this is all your wish will come true, grants wishes. There's a lot of patience that's going to be involved in this situation, and currently there's a lot of patience that they need because they are having a little bit of a difficult time with this Four of Wands coming up in reverse. Four of Wands talks about, prosperity and having a great foundation to build upon, especially when it comes to like things relating to like marriage and love and your ambitions and your goals. But when it comes in reverse, it seems that like after the show, things have been a little bit rocky for them. Things have been a little bit difficult for them to transition from, like this Love Island show to real life and, being a couple in the real world. It just seems that they're having a little bit of a difficult time. And this is also shown here with the Strength card coming up in reverse. There's a lot of giving in to one another. Maybe they didn't realize how much how much give and take, how much compromise, meeting in the middle you need to do in the real world, in order for relationships to work. Not me giving out, like talking about relationships, even though I've never been in one, but but relationships do require a lot of give and take, a lot of compromise, and there's a lot of giving in to one another's needs, that they're having a little bit of a difficult time with. And with the Ten of Swords or the Ten of Bats in this deck showing up, there is, let me see if I can make this clear. There we go. There is, this card talks about being like absolute ruin and feeling betrayed and stuff like that. I don't know if there's some kind of betrayal that happened here in this couple, in this partnership, but there's some kind of like mental or thoughts of feeling betrayed, thoughts of feeling backstabbed and not feeling strong, and like their foundation that they had that seemed very strong on the show Love Island seems to have kind of thrown out the window. So, but the good thing here is with this card talks about, being patient and um, the best is yet to come. So it seems that they're having a lot of hard time. Maybe they're feeling a little bit of like betrayal from life. Maybe not in like it. Maybe it's not one another that has betrayed the other party, but maybe they're just like feeling like, oh wow, life is really throwing us like curveballs left and right, So they're feeling a little bit hurt by life. So that's what's going on. They're going through it, y'all. There's a lot of things that they wanted to accomplish and things that they wanted to achieve that they haven't gotten to achieve. So they're just trying to stay patient. They're just trying to get their gain their footing while living the real world out here. So, because that's the thing that happens with a lot of these like love shows, TV shows, is that you're isolated from the real world, and so it's easy to get to know people while you're on a TV show because you don't have your phone, you don't have to deal with work and all of life's difficulties and responsibilities, and so it's easy to kind of fall in love with someone and be like, oh yeah, I think we can make it out in the real world. But then the real world comes, and then some people have a difficult time, and some have an easier time transitioning from like a TV show or something, or a reality show back into real life. And it seems that Ekin-Su and Davide are having a little bit of a difficult time. So let's get moving into their like marriage. Whoever requested this video wants to know a little bit about like how their marriage life will go. So if they get together and get married, how will that be? The Two of Ghosts, the Two of Cups. That's already a beautiful start. Love and harmony between two people. The Seven of Cups, a lot of possibilities is what I'm hearing. The Nine of Imps, the Nine of Wands, resilience. Yeah. Lorelei, 13, which adds up to 4. So stability. I do see, if you were to ask my opinion on how I'm seeing the cards, with this Two of Cups showing up here, and this 13 card, which adds up to 4, and in numerology, again, that's all about stability and very great foundation. I think they're gonna, I think they have a very good shot of making it. There's a lot of love here. If the two of them were to get married, there's so much love and understanding and so many feelings between the two of them that they've gone through a lot of things. They've endured a lot of challenges, and so they've had to be resilient. And I think that's where they're at right now, is the resilience aspect of it, where like if they can get through this like hurdle, this major hurdle that they're going through with the way that the first set of cards showed up, it's going to build a lot of great resilience for them. And remember that other card that came before this one, the Oracle card, said, just be patient, the best is yet to come. If they can get over that hurdle, I think that's going to really set them up for having a really good, solid foundation for being a very prosperous couple here in the real world. And with the Seven of Cups here, or the Seven of Ghosts, this talks about choices or having a lot of opportunities, a lot of open doors. I feel like if they get married, there's so much love in here. They've had a lot of resilience, or they're building a lot of resilience and tenacity, that there's going to be endless possibilities. There's going to be so many possibilities between the two of them. So that is beautiful. So yeah, let's get some advice cards for them, Because, you know, here in the Ducky channel, we want to spread love and positivity, and we want the best for everyone and anyone. I don't know who either of these two people are, Ekin-Su or Davide, but, you know, if they've fallen in love, who am I to be a hater, you know? I want to be in love too, and so everyone deserves love. So let's get some advice for them to have a very prosperous, fulfilling, emotionally fulfilling, and healthy relationship and marriage. Let's get some advice. The King of Wands, King of Imps. The Five of Pumpkins in reverse. The Ten of Swords in reverse. Okay, so immediately what I'm saying is like really confide in one another. Keep that passion alive. With this King of Wands. The King of Wands is the very passionate, fiery king. Look at these flames. Keep those flames alive. You know, whatever that they did in Love Island that really sparked that flame, that fire. Remember to keep those little things, incorporate those things into the real world, and especially communicate a lot, especially about feelings of like sadness whenever you're feeling hurt, or you're thinking of like there's like some thoughts of sadness, some thoughts of not being mentally strong enough. Remember to communicate that. Continue communicating that, but also keep that passion alive. Remember to do things, communicate with one another in order to not stagnate and stay in one plane, you know, in order to keep on growing and keeping that love between two people alive. You know, have those options, those possibilities, do new things, do things that you haven't done in a while. Yeah, all those things, but also because this talks about, or this is the Five of Pumpkins. Did I say the Five of Swords earlier? Well, either way, there's a lot of like, if whenever one of them's feeling like left out in the cold, or having thoughts of like just not very good thoughts, thoughts of like being hurt, or maybe not feeling mentally strong or physically strong, remember to communicate that with one another and depend on one another. And that's going to really also help keep that fire, that passion alive, because they really have a good connection here, and they really can depend on one another. So they just need to continue doing that, communicating and doing new things. Also incorporating things that they did on Love Island that helped initiate and bring that bond together. Remember to keep doing that. So, all right, let's do children. What are their thoughts on having children? And some advice. Yo, their names are really cool. Ekin-Su Culculoglu. Wait, I messed that up. I already forgot how to pronounce her last name. Culculoglu, I think. Davide Sanclimenti. He has Italian roots, I'm guessing. Davide. All right. Okay. So let's start on Ekin-Su's thoughts on having children, Davide's, and then some advice. All right. So let's get two cards representing Ekin-Su's thoughts on having children with Davide. Seven of Pumpkins. Immediately, I don't think she's ready. I don't know yet. Let's see what the next card talks about. Queen of Wands. Yeah, I don't... Either she's not ready or she's like absolutely ready. It's either like super hot or cold. Like there's like no in between. So I'm gonna look up my reference book for that. Seven of Pentacles. Five of Wands. Five of Imps for Davide's thoughts on in regards to having children. The Star in reverse. I think they're not really ready for that. That's what my initial thoughts, but I always need clarification. The Seven of Pentacles in reverse, discouragement, yeah. Queen of Wands in reverse. Bad-tempered, dictatorial. Yeah, I think what I'm immediately seeing is that I don't think they're ready for it. They're not really. Ekin-Su, that Queen of Wands in the book said, like, dictatorial, but it could also mean, it could just mean that she just wants to have her time with Davide right now. Because, whenever you have kids, it's going to be all about the kids, and it's not going to be about the pair as much anymore. You have to think about the kids. And it seems that Ekin-Su really just wants to have her time, embrace her time with Davide. And also, it seems that Davide is also on the same page, because Davide's thoughts on having children, it's going to be a challenge, it's going to be a battle, like there's going to be a lot of new challenges that come on board. And with the Star in reverse, just not so great thoughts right now in regards to having children. They're not really thinking about it right now. I mean, it seems they're already having a difficult time transitioning from a reality TV show to making it in real life. So in regards to having children, not right now. So let's just draw some cards, like maybe what are their possibilities in the future. The Nine of Bats, Nine of Swords in reverse. The Empress, okay. In the future, there might be they might start losing sleep over, like, okay, are we ready? Because we got this Empress here, which, talks about fertility and motherhood and nurturing and abundance. So in the future, yeah, there might be some thoughts of, they might start like losing sleep, because they'll probably be bouncing around like the thought of like having kids. But right now, both of them, it seems they're on the same page when it comes to having kids. They're not really on board with that right now. Maybe in the future, they'll like think about it and maybe lose sleep about it, talking and going back and forth about it. But we're just gonna leave that at to where it is. And let's just do a career to finish off. So let's just get some advice. We're gonna get some advice for their career individually. Ekin-Su Culculoglu. I really hope I remembered how to pronounce that last name correctly. Culculoglu. Oh, those are such cool last names. Culculoglu and Sanclimenti. I'm looking at pictures of them over here. They make a really good couple. Davide is one fine specimen, and she's gorgeous, She's a beauty. But he is, woo, y'all. Good for each other, baby. Good for them. Okay, so let's get some career. We're gonna get some, like, maybe 2 cards representing general career, what's going on with Ekin-Su, and some advice, and for Davide as well. All right, so let's get 2 cards representing Ekin-Su's career currently. We got the Six of Cups, the Fool, okay, Davide, Three of Bats, Six of Pumpkins. Okay, so immediately I feel like they want to do, both of them want to go into something different in regards to their career, something different than they were doing before the show, before Love Island, because we got the Six of Cups here. So with Ekin-Su, I'm not because the Six of Cups is all about memory. You know, the Six of Cups is all about relating to memories and stuff like that. But when it comes in reverse, it could talk about being stuck in the past. And I feel like Ekin-Su maybe doesn't want to be stuck in the past and go back to doing things that she was doing in the past. And that is especially coming through with this Fool card, which is talking about new experiences, new journeys, new adventures. It seems like she wants to do something new. She doesn't really want to be stuck in doing something that she did before. She doesn't want to be stuck in the past. She wants to do something new. So let's get some advice for Ekin-Su. Ten of Swords. The Ten of Swords has been showing up a lot in this reading. That's like the third time. The Seven of Pumpkins. And let's draw an oracle card. Lorelei, your aim achieved brings satisfaction and accomplishment. I'm gonna refer to this book because I just need to know the key word. Lorelei. Victory. Wisdom and beauty. Yeah, she's known for wisdom and beauty. So I think if this is talking about wisdom and beauty, she has a lot of knowledge. I mean, I'm looking at a picture here on my second screen. I mean, she's got a lot of she's beautiful. So like she's got a lot of like tips and tricks and little things that she could do. So I feel like it's something regarding beauty, like maybe hair, aesthetics, you know, esthetician, stuff like that. There's something that she can do in regards to this that she can really she's known for a while, and she's grounded upon like something in regards to aesthetics and beauty, that she would be really good at. So the advice for her is to don't lose sleep over it. Don't like, you know, with this Ten of Bats, Ten of Swords, don't be um thinking too much about it. Do something that you love. Do something that you won't feels like work. Of course, you know that's what we all ultimately want to do. And don't waste your talent. There's some, again, this talks about skills and talents, but in reverse it talks about, you know, a waste of skills, waste of talents. So the advice for Ekin-Su in regards to career is to really find something that she loves doing, that she's talented in, that she doesn't, that she won't waste, that she won't, you know, put aside, because then that's just gonna ultimately just kind of like I just want to say like stab her in the back, you know, as morbid as that sounds. But this card talks about, you know, like being like betrayed, being backstabbed, you know. So like she has a lot of skills and she doesn't want to like look down the road like and be like, oh man, I wish I would have done this instead, but I didn't, and so now I feel betrayed by my own self. You know, she's very grounded and she has a very good foundation, a good sense of understanding in regards to something in regards to like beauty and aesthetics. So something like that some she would be very good at. She can definitely be she could try her try a dabble at. So now let's get into Davide's career. We got the Three of Swords or the Three of Bats in this deck with the Six of Pumpkins. So it seems that Davide really has been hurt in the past. He knows what a heartache is. He knows, you know, what it's like to struggle. He knows what it's like to be ripped and torn and, you know, broken. And he really wants to give back. He wants to be generous. He wants to spread, you know, like whether that's like wealth or knowledge in regards to like what to do when it comes to being heartbroken or feeling like, you know, when thinking that all hope is lost. That's what he's kind of wanting to do with the way that these two cards showed up. So let's get some advice cards for Davide. The sun. Whoa, yeah, he'd be really good at that. Temperance, yeah. Sun, and then Temperance, which is ruled by Sagittarius, which is a fire sign. Yeah, he's very passionate about this, so he definitely, I feel he should really go for it. The sixth, the Mer Baby, the skill of being in harmony increases your effectiveness. Yeah. So Mer Baby, you know, babies represent hope and new experiences. And six talks about harmony and union. And that is also like, in regards to, like, resonates with this temperance card, um, which, because temperance is all about balance, you know, and it's ruled by Sagittarius, which is a very, it's a mutable sign, so it's all about changing. And then we got the Sun card, which is all about joy and positivity and success and warmth and growth. Yeah, I really feel like Davide would be really good for something like that, you know, because he knows what it's like to be on the opposite spectrum, on the opposite side of not being happy, not feeling like you're good enough, like you are bold enough. So some kind of like motivational speaking, being very generous, spreading wisdom, spreading kindness, spreading, even if he has the financial resources or the financial stability to be able to give back and like do philanthropy and stuff like that. I think he would be really good and he would be very successful at that, and it would be very joyful, you know, because not only is giving is great for the receiver, but it also makes you feel good. Whenever you're giving something, it also helps you feel good, and it'll really help him stay in harmony with himself and stay balanced and stay humbled, to remember like how far he's come and where he's come from, and that he can spread all that knowledge and wisdom to other people. So that is beautiful. So that is it for this reading. um I really enjoyed reading these cards. It just seems that, like, with the way that the beginning of the readings showed up, is that they're having a little bit of a difficulty kind of dealing with life, um, outside of um, Love Island. Yeah, that's the show. And but like if they can get through that, like it's gonna really help them be tenacious and strong and resilient, and be set them up for a very good successful future. So that is it for me. I am going to get ready to upload this and get ready to go to the gym, y'all, so I can, you know, get my strength going, so I can take care of myself mentally, physically, spiritually, and emotionally. And with that said, I hope that you all do something to take care of yourselves mentally, physically, spiritually, emotionally. Remember to stay hydrated, and remember to be kind and respectful, not only to others, but to yourself as well. So that's it for me. See y'all on the next video. Bye.